Hi everyone, it's Kayani with Inventive Mind, and this video is going to be about trade secret. What is a trade secret, and 4 tips what you need to do to protect your business and your trade secrets. So, this is going to be a short video. It's a bite size, so under 10 minutes. So, stay till the end for the tips, and I will just like to put the disclaimer out there that this is for informational purposes only. I am an attorney. I practice in California, and I also do other intellectual property, trademark, trade secrets, copyrights, patents, and I also help businesses with formation and business contracts. So, um, again, this is for information purposes only. If you have a specific question, please see a qualified attorney in your area. And because these some of this could be state specific, some of it is federal. So with that, I will start with what is a trade secret. So, a trade secret is proprietary confidential information that is of value to your business. So, it is something that it could be a customer list, it could be some kind of a process for your business, it could be a recipe. So it could be a lot of different things, and it could be something that you could actually get like a patent on, but you decide to keep it as a trade secret, meaning it could be an invention that is novel or improved. But for because patents, there's an exchange for patents. For instance, if you're trying to get a patent, you have to fully disclose the whole process of what you improved, and you get an exchange, you get an exclusivity rights for a limited time, which is about 20 years from filing date of your utility application, for actually sharing that full disclosure. So it's exchange with the public, and what it does is it's actually give you it doesn't give you affirmative right to use. It's actually give you a negative right to enforce, prevent others from making, selling, using the same type of invention. So with a patent, with trade secrets, on the other hand, well, unlike patents which have a limited lifetime of that enforcement rights, trade secrets can go on forever. And I know a lot of you have heard about Coca-Cola recipe as one of the best trade secrets out there. So is the idea is that if it remains a secret, as long as it could be a trade secret, as long as it remains a trade secret. But you do take a risk if you are if it's a process that somebody can reverse engineer without actually tapping into your confidential information. That's the risk you take. On the other hand, if you have a trade secret and you follow some certain procedures put in place, if somebody somebody who you employ or consultant take that information and try to launch their own thing, you do have some legal ways to remedy that. So that's why you want to know what is a trade secret is, how to protect it. So one of the things you want to do is make sure you have a trade secret policy. That's number one. Your company should give that trade secret policy to your employees and consultants you're working with. And number two is to limit who have access to that information. So a trade secret should be you showed as a secret, meaning you don't not everybody get access, and if you give access, you should keep a log of those access, and make sure you talk with the attorney to make put that policy in place, because whoever you're sharing that information with, they should be aware that this is part of a trade secret. Number three is it's the contractual obligations. Again, making sure that you have confidentiality agreements in place with your employees, and making sure that they understand that what that's in those agreements they are signing. So that's really take me to number 4, which is training. It is really important to not just have these policies and put it in a some kind of an agreement booklet, but making sure that your employees are aware what of what's in the agreements and what is treated as a trade secret, what are the ramifications if they somehow breach that confidentiality. So it's important to have those discussions early on to so everybody understand and do compliance training. Even if you're a small company, you're just starting out, it's really important to protect these, because usually the companies that are just starting out, their most valuable asset is their intellectual property. So they should absolutely have these agreements in place, and making sure, even if you have 2 employees, making sure they understand what are the confidential information, what are the proprietary information for your business. Remember, it's not a trade secret if it's available in public domain, if it's something others know, but it is a trade secret if it's not known, and you tweak things and that combination bring you to a different point that is a different that wouldn't have, that's not in the public domain or like taught by others. So when you're protecting trade secrets, making sure that what you're labeling as trade secret is actual have value is important, because if you um, blanketly label everything a trade secret, then that could have an issue too, because while it's good to have proprietary confidential information, it's going to be harder to enforce sometimes if you're trying to say everything is and everything isn't, because it's clearly is available in the public domain, and then people are thinking, okay, well, all of this is they're labeling it confidential, but they are not. They might actually end up leaking that information without knowing, thinking it's also part of it. So that's why it's important to be picky about what it is, and it's important to talk with the attorney about what you want to do and ask for advice on this. So that's a video about trade secrets for those who are wondering, and there's other videos um, on my channel about these other topics. And so hope this helps, and this is part of startup strategies. So I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think. And until next time, thank you.